It is time for another Be the Bumblebee moment. And if you remember, I said this week we would be talking about the wise men. And that's because in the Christian faith, January 6th is known as Epiphany, the day that we credit the wise men with finding Jesus. When you think about a manger scene, you probably picture something pretty similar to this one. This one was actually a hand-me-down from my grandmother. It's from 1962, and I just love it. Thank you, Grandma. Manger scenes have what? They've got Jesus, Mary, Joseph, angel, shepherds, animals, and who else? The wise men. But this is not accurate. The wise men were not there the night that Jesus was born. It was sometime later before they would get there. Matthew 2 tells us that they saw the star in the east and they traveled a great distance to come and worship the King of the Jews who had been foretold about in the prophecies. I want to pause there and just back up a little bit. When Daniel in the Old Testament talks about magi, they are in the same category as astrologers and sorcerers. And the fact that they said the King of the Jews and not our new Jewish king kind of lends us to believe that these were not Jewish men. So they're out looking at the stars, doing their thing, laying on their backs where the cool grass grows. Count the stars. You guys know the song? Anyways, and they see the new star appear. And then they research the star. And they could have even found the prophecy and believed the prophecy and thought, well, that's neat. Good job, Jews. You guys got yourself a new king. That's cool. And gone on about their lives. But that's not what happened. It caused such a stirring in them that they wanted to go and pursue and find this king. They wanted to experience it for themselves. And so they loaded up and they set out. And in those days, this is not a hop on a plane and fly across the country in a few hours. This isn't even get in your car with your AC and your radio and your whatever else and make a drive that feels like forever home to visit people in Nebraska. This was a journey. Most scholars think that Jesus was between 1 to 2 years of age before they met up with him. 1 to 2 years, these guys pursued Jesus. These guys chase after, no matter what the weather did or what hardships came against them, because you know that there had to be things that happened on a regular road trip. There's bumps in the road. I couldn't imagine being out there for 1 to 2 years and that they didn't encounter anything. But they never gave up. They kept on and they kept on, and they were rewarded in the end by getting to see Jesus and getting to experience Jesus. And I wonder how often in our lives we're that determined and we're that focused to go after Jesus when things seem hard or things aren't happening the way or in the timeline that we want to. Because I promise you, these guys probably did not think it was going to take nearly 2 years to meet this king. But they stayed faithful. They kept flying. They kept pursuing. They kept moving forward. They didn't let the distractions of this world slow them down or stop them. They kept going. And are you going after? Are you flying after him? No matter what's going on, no matter what the weather's doing around you, no matter how long it's taking to get there to this thing that you feel like you should have already accomplished or already experienced with Jesus, are you staying faithful to the process? Are you seeing it through? That's what I encourage you to do. Be the bumblebee and see it through. Keep going. Keep going. Even if it hasn't happened yet, it's coming. It could be 1, 2 years. It could be more. It could be less. But it is coming, and it is always worth it. When we will pursue Jesus, it is always worth it. I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.